Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Taylor, and today I have another video for you, and this time we're going to be talking about the Steam Deck again, and we're going to be talking about the Killswitch case that I got from Dbrand, and I'm also going to discuss some other accessories that I've been using for the Steam Deck because I haven't really done an accessory video in a while. So we'll get through those first, and then we'll talk about the Killswitch at the end if that's okay with you. So let's get started and get right into it. As a disclaimer, I am not sponsored by any of the companies in this video. No money changed hands. I completely funded this video myself, and these are all just my opinions. So if you don't agree, that's okay. All right, let's get into it. The first accessory is this USB-C to USB-A adapter, and I love this little guy. It comes in a set of either 2 or 4 pack, and it's so convenient to plug into the switch so that way you can plug in a peripheral that has a USB-A plug, because most peripherals have USB-A plugs still. The USB-C conversion hasn't been complete yet, so until that time, these adapter plugs come in quite handy. One of my favorite accessories to plug into this adapter is my SteelSeries Arctis Pro wireless. I absolutely love these things. They have 7.1 surround sound audio, virtual, and it has a hub where you can customize equalizer. You can set your sources so you can plug it into a PlayStation 5 or your PC. It has a multitude of various functions, and it has a little tray on the side where you can take the battery out of the headset, plug it into the side of the hub, and it will charge it. And it has an extra battery, so you can just plug it right back into the headset, so you always have a battery on you and you never run out of charge. These are the old model. I think the new model is the Nova Pro, so if you look it up online you might see Nova. That's just the updated model. I really love these headphones. They work great with the Steam Deck. You can just go right into the settings and it will show the SteelSeries on the audio, and you can also set the microphone too. It does have a built-in microphone, which makes it super nice to game with. You have your fantastic audio and your microphone, so that when you're playing first-person shooters or whatever game you want and you need to communicate with teammates, you have that option, and these sound so great. They pair wonderfully with the Steam Deck. I recommend these if you want some good audio and you want a microphone too. Okay, now let's talk SD cards, because that is one of the features on the Steam Deck is you can plug in an SD card to get more storage out of your system. And an SD card that I really like is the Samsung Pro Plus, and I got the 512 gigabyte model, so I have essentially a terabyte of hard drive space on my Switch now because of the 512 internal SSD. And it's really a game changer. I was on the fence about it a little bit, but you can really do a lot with it. You can store extra games on it, you can put extra media on it, or you can use it to put Windows on your Switch, because Valve doesn't officially have a bootloader as of this video. So the only way to get Windows on your Switch is to install it on the SD card, and it works very well. I was actually surprised. I thought it would be kind of slow because the SD card is about 100 megabyte write speed, but it works great. I can play Blizzard and Steam games that are not compatible with the Steam OS yet, and I've been playing Overwatch 2 on it, and it works really great. I really enjoy it, and I recommend you pick it up, especially if you want to tinker with the Steam Deck. That's one of the things that a lot of people really like about the Steam Deck. And if you go into the desktop mode of Steam Deck, you can browse the SD card through the Finder, or Dolphin as they call it for their Finder thing for SteamOS, and you can actually browse the file system on Windows and store things on there if you want to do that. So that's pretty cool. Let's talk about this USB-C hub. This is the Anker 555 USB-C hub, and this is really essential if you want to essentially turn your Steam Deck into a desktop computer by connecting your wired keyboard, your wired mouse, or an external monitor, or even an Ethernet plug. This hub really has everything you need to turn your Steam Deck into a desktop. I actually have a video on that if you want to check it out, where I kind of go in depth into this whole hub and how to get that set up. Let's talk battery. I think in my review I said that the Steam Deck's battery was kind of mediocre. Like, it's not outstanding, but it's not disappointing. But if you really want to push your battery and get a lot of use out of it, then you can get this external battery by Anker. This is the Anker 737 battery. It has an LCD screen, which gives you battery stats as to how much capacity is remaining and how much your Steam Deck is charging in terms of watts, which is pretty cool if you want to see those kinds of things. You can plug it in. It's 24,000 milliamp hour battery, so you can get multiple charges out of this. Your Steam Deck is going to last a long time on battery with this. And you can plug in other devices too, because it has 2 USB-Cs and it has a USB-A. You can charge devices. You can charge multiple devices at once. So if you want to hook up a laptop or a phone while you're playing on your Steam Deck, you can do that. It is a really cool accessory. It's going to be really awesome if you have anxiety about that battery life. I recommend it. I've also been using this HDMI to USB-C cable, which connects to my TV and my Steam Deck, and I'm really enjoying this, especially with the latest update to the Steam Deck where it supports external monitors and displays way better. So you can just plug this thing in and I can view it on my 4K OLED TV. I can go into the settings and make sure that the auto scaling is set and everything, jump into a game, and the games look phenomenal. Even though they're scaled to 720p on this 4K OLED, they still look great and they play really fantastic. I'm gonna be so excited for this when there are docks that can connect to the TV, like the Steam Dock. Now let's talk about protection for your Steam Deck, and what better protection than the D-brand Killswitch. Let's check it out. If you're like me, one of the first things on your mind when you got your Steam Deck is, oh my gosh, I need to protect this thing. I waited so long for it and it was quite a lot of money. I got the 512 gigabyte version and I was a little on the fence paying that much money. And I waited over a year to get this thing. So I wanted to protect it. I wanted a case and I stumbled across the Killswitch case by D-brand and it looked awesome. I loved how grippy it looked and it came with those joystick keycaps. So I was really excited for it. I pre-ordered it, it shipped, and I got it. It was awesome. Now, there was a little bit of a notification that D-brand sent out while the case was shipping that said that the magnet on the back of the case could damage the fan if you had the kickstand installed on the device. It has a removable kickstand via magnet, and this was slowing some of the fans down on the Steam Decks. And it's a little hard to tell which model of Steam Deck you have because it affects one fan but not the other. I'm not going to open my Steam Deck up and figure out which fan is in mine. I'm just not going to use the kickstand. But it is really cool. D-brand is going to send out another kickstand later. I'm really excited to use it because that was one of the things that drew me into this case was the kickstand. But regardless, the case is really nice. I love the grippiness of it. The keycaps feel really grippy. I was very surprised. Like, your thumbs lock onto these things. It's very nice. And it just makes the ergonomics of the Steam Deck just way better because now it's like a grippy Steam Deck. Everything feels the same. Everything is very comfortable. The case is very snug. It has like these bumps on the top and bottom, which makes it very rugged. So I'm a little less afraid that the Steam Deck is going to break if I drop it. And I really love this case. One downside about the Killswitch D-brand case that I did come across is the SD card is a little hard to get out if you push it. You can see that when it ejects, it's nearly flush with the rubber grommet around it, and I can't really get it out. I'm trying, and it doesn't come out. I haven't figured out a way to pull the SD card out of the Steam Deck with the case on. I have to take it off to get the SD card out. Luckily, I don't really take it out all that often because I just use the bootloader to switch into Windows or to SteamOS, so I don't really have a reason to take it out. But if you are someone who takes it out frequently, that is something to keep in mind. If you get a chance to get one, I do recommend you get this case. It's very nice. The case also comes with this cool grip pattern as well if you want to put those decals on your Steam Deck, and you can get different types. I got the matte black, and of course it has the keycaps, and it comes with this nice little cloth that you can use to clean off the front of your Steam Deck because it does get fingerprints a lot. And of course you get the kickstand, which now serves as a magnet on my fridge. All right, y'all, that is the Killswitch case and some of the accessories that I'm using with my Steam Deck all the time currently. What did you guys think? Did you like these accessories? What accessories are you using? I feel like there is no limits when it comes to the accessories for Steam Deck because it is just awesome and it interfaces well with so many things. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know your feedback in the comments below. Share this with everyone to get them excited about the Steam Deck and to spread that knowledge about the Steam Deck because this is a freaking awesome device. Share it with everyone. Friends, family, dog, cat, neighbor, anyone. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. See you later.